Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jules, and as usual, if you are here on my channel, you are one of my treasures. Um, so I do want to welcome you to the usual Saturday 6:30 live stream. So if you are joining me here and it is the first time, uh, and feel free to hit a like, subscribe, comment down below. Um, whether you're a subscriber or a new viewer, everyone is welcome here and is a treasure. So tonight, hope many of you got to see my new video I just posted a little while ago. Had to do a little more on my disaster preparedness. Videos. I hadn't done one in a while. Uh, and I know hurricane season is almost over in Florida. I know I should probably done this video earlier in the season or even before, um, but I did want to kind of give an idea to everybody of things they should have prepared at home. As I stated in the video, it's excessive to have like a year's worth of stuff, but I would suggest to maybe have a maybe 3 to 7 days worth. Because usually any natural disaster, just it's good to have that week's worth, and usually government resources start coming in. Um, so as usual, when I do a disaster video, I will tend to do a camo theme on my attire. Um, I haven't decided to match my makeup to the camo. I did some white eyeshadow towards the inside, a little bit of a light green to go with the bright greens in here, and a little bit darker green to go with the hat and the darker greens on the shirt. I did like a brownish lipstick and just my usual black eyeliner to go with the black on the shirt. It was fun, deciding on what colors to do. Um, and maybe I can just post a short video after the stream on how, just reviewing what I did for makeup. Yesterday, I did do uh, a video showcasing my new haul of stuff that new clothing I bought. I did during that video. I did wear a different blouse that came in the haul, but then I showed it with some gray jeans and and um, and then with just my ankle boots, and then I did those jeans with the the 4 different tops I purchased. I did purchase 2 sweaters. I really like them. They're off the shoulder, so they have open shoulders. I do like showing off my shoulders. I do have bigger shoulders from my many years of swimming, so and they always say to cover them up if you are a trans woman, um, which I'm not afraid to show, show them to people. Um, and I didn't welcome everybody to Area 521, as we call it. The reason we call it Area 521 because we talk about transition. So I'm a 54-year-old transgender woman. We talk about triathlon, different trends, like different clothing I like to wear. We also talk about teaching. I did do a video yesterday on my series of high demand religions. Then I did a new video on my basic principles of the Mormon Church. These are just the basic entry level principles that they teach everybody. There's a lot more that you learn as you go through. In fact, I think I did get a comment from someone in the church saying that they use a whole new curriculum, which before you do that class, advance to another class. And in that class you did a certain book of scripture at a time. So I was basically corrected by this person that they were doing a new method. They were doing what's called Come Follow Me, and basically that they were studying the Book of Mormon uh, this year. So they usually break it every 4 years. They'll do the same thing over and over. Um, so 1 year they'll do the Old Testament, 1 year the New Testament, 1 year the Book of Mormon. So that's obviously 2024. That's what they're doing. And next year they'll do what's called a Doctrine and Covenants and the Pearl of Great Price. And they were basically, I think I was just getting corrected in a way, and asking me how long it had been since I left. But me, I'm using the book as a reference guide to teach the basic principles. Hello, how's it going? You're on with Jules. Hello, Sassy Sue Hemp. How are you? Drinking my usual Arnold Palmer when I'm on the stream. Good. I'm glad you're doing great. Having a good weekend. Mine started Thursday. Thursday, it was sick, and then I usually have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, and then next week I will have I'll have 11 days off, which is nice. Why do you say you only have 14 days to change it? I like your handle there. Are you new to the channel, or is this your first time on a... Okay. Are you new to the channel, or is this your first time on a stream, or are you a subscriber? Hey, Lena, how's it going? How are you doing? We've got Sassy Sue Hemp in here. Oh, okay. Glad to have you here. As you can see, Lena just jumped into the channel. She is one of our moderators. She does an excellent job at what she does here. She makes sure that people keep things polite, and remind people to like, subscribe, comment down below. Also, I do have a Patreon channel where I try to give... I'm doing great, Lena. I don't know if you actually, from last night to today, my channel has really grown in views over the past. Maybe we can get back 2 subscribers because we lost 2, but that's okay. We always make up for it. I think we actually gain more when we do a stream. I did the camo look today. As you can see, I got my camouflage t-shirt that I don't know if you saw my haul video from last night. So this is the camo top I got in the haul, and I decided to wear my camo hat to match it. I did do one of my... Yeah, they increased... Actually, I think I actually got someone from the church. I think they're trying to kind of update me on how I am doing. using which book I'm using. Um, yeah, we're at 363. We were at 365. So if you know anybody that might like the channel, uh, please share it with them. They can subscribe. We were at 365 last week, but that's okay. I've always noticed a pattern when we lose one subscriber, we usually gain two back. So this could mean, it throws us up to 367. So I like to have a positive spin on things. We're trying some of the things that are upcoming. I know I've said it for the past few weeks. Next week, like I said, I have 11 days off. So I'm going to start working on merch. So, we can hopefully, once we hit 500, we can attach the merch uh, to the actual channel. Yes, I will be off from not off of YouTube, but I will be off of work from November 1st through November 11th. So I will probably post one video to two a day. Live streams, I may do one every other day, just to get some more time with my treasures. Actually, Elena, yesterday's live didn't go like I expected. I maybe got one or two that peeked in, and so um, I just at half hour I just decided to shut down the stream, and I did two videos for the channel. I did one on my Temu haul, and I did one of my usual high demand religion videos. Oh yeah, it'll be fun. I do want to do more YouTube videos. Um, oh, thank you, Sassy. Yeah, so I'll be doing at least one or two videos a day. I think it'll be fun, and then um, I'll try to do like a different outfit per day, and try to come up with different topics. Like yesterday's haul really got views going. Like really, people were viewing that. Within the first 2 hours, it had like over 100 views. So I think people like to see haul videos. I might do some makeup, how I prep my makeup videos, stuff that'll get people watching the channel. Um, Also, during that time, maybe cool. Yeah, so I find that I'm trying to find the formula to what videos work the best. What content? I mean, the so far the highest views on one video has been over 2,200. I think it was 2,200, like 28, and that's been a while back. It was on a Tuesday. It was one of my transition Tuesday videos, um, and that's the one I have. I don't know if it was the verbiage in the title or what. That's the word where I said the one where I stated I wore a mystic dress of all things, Lena. So you're my good luck charm there. Thank you, Lena. You, you definitely do a great and awesome job at being a moderator on here. I know Trace does too. Um, I got a very light color on my lips today. It's like a very light brown. My eyeshadow, I kind of went a little different. I went like three colors. I got white on the inside, um, like a lighter green to darker green. Yes, I do have an awesome community. I am glad. Even with the people, uh, I'd rather have less and good subscribers than a bunch of subscribers you know, that aren't good. People that will, provide good content won't be, insulting or any way. I'd rather have the good people in here, and I'd rather take my time as getting a good gathering rather than rush it and get people that would start putting down others. But yes, I've been happy with all the people that have joined. Very well said, Lena. Quality over quantity. Yes. Yeah, Sassy, you also said that November 1st is All Saints Day. In Mexico, it is also Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. My weekend's looking good so far. You know what show I've been watching, Lena? It's actually got one YouTuber on there, Amanda, that comes out on Cults to Consciousness from time to time. She came out. Uh, oh, thank you, uh, Sassy Sue. Um, I've been watching Escaping Polygamy. Amanda from that comes out on Cults to Consciousness is on there, uh, and uh, and I know she has her own channel too. I think it's Amanda Ray. I think she uses her channel as, uh, and then I watched another show about that coincided with uh, this show, um, where the guy that does their security kind of like followed up on everybody, and it was a pretty new show. So like it came out this year. Like the Escaping Polygamy one is an older show. Like I'm on season 3 of it, and they only did 4 seasons. So I don't know why it came off the air or what. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. I'd have to look it up. But their security guy does it. Him and his wife, and they just kind of tell the stories of different people. Rose, Marine, how are you? Welcome to the channel. You're on with Jules. You are a treasure whenever you join in here. Are you a subscriber? If not, feel free to subscribe to the channel, like, comment, you know, in down below. Feel free to, as you have, just keep talking in here on the live stream. I have Sassy Sue in here. I have Lena. Lena is one of our moderators, and she does an excellent job. So how are you, Ruse? We, usually on our Saturday live streams, we try, my day's going great. I've just been really relaxing here at home, did a little bit of cleaning, did a video earlier. Where are you located, Ruse? Ruse Marin? Ah, okay, so yes, it is late over there. I am in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Feel free to jump into the live stream over here. You are a treasure whenever you join us in here. Yes, Albuquerque is a pretty cool place. And it is different. I used to live in Florida. I've been here now close to 8 months. It might even be more. It might be 10. It is barely going to be 7 o'clock my time. But it's completely different out here than Florida. I've got the Arnold Palmer going. Do you know what Arnold Palmer is, Ruth? Lena does. This is, no, it is not tea with alcohol. It is half iced tea, half lemonade. Most people think it is a mixed alcoholic beverage, but it is just iced tea, half iced tea, half. Yeah, and the reason it's called an Arnold Palmer because it was named after the golfer that used to asked for. That's how he asked for his iced tea. He said he wanted half a glass of iced tea, half a lemonade whenever he was golfing. He was a professional golfer here in the United States. Yeah, sometimes I have too many of them. I am enjoying it. I hope you enjoy your coffee. Usually it's this or a Mountain Dew. I'm a big Mountain Dew person. Um, and or my third choice is actually a Mexican soft drink um, that is that tastes like sangria, but it's not an alcoholic beverage. It's a it's just a soft drink that tastes like one. It's called Senoral. Let me write that in the. Um, this is what it's called. Um, it's a Mexican soft drink. So it's a soda. Yes, that's it right there. Yeah, I've got like three of them in the fridge. Horchata is very good. Um, most people don't understand what horchata is, but yeah, you can describe it as a rice pudding drink. It is excellent. It's got like cinnamon. Um, I'm of Mexican descent, so that's how I know all this stuff. I grew up drinking all this stuff since I was a kid. The senoras we would make it mainly drink it at mainly at Chinese food places in Mexico, but um, it was actually it's actually a Mexican soft drink. Checking the analytics here. Uh, so yeah, that's true. On the horchata mix, well, like the señora, you will find that it is still made with pure sugar. It doesn't have uh, corn syrup or anything like that. It is sugar in it because it's still a soft drink that comes from Mexico. Um, that's why they always say a Mexican Coca-Cola it tastes better than any other Coca-Cola because they make theirs still like the original. Yep, meatball soup, albondigas. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, you are a treasure whenever you are in here. Hello, just me, Danny. How are you? I am having me an Arnold Palmer. No, obviously it's non-alcoholic. I don't drink that much alcohol, and I never really got it. From time to time I would have some, but Then for like 30 years, I didn't really drink any at all. Um, as many of you have seen, have a um, I do have a playlist about high demand religions, and I'm talking about my exit from the Mormon Church. And while I was in there, the anybody that is a member of the Mormon Church does not drink alcohol. So uh, it's a rule that they have. It'll come up later on as I'm reviewing um, their doctrines. But I do have a playlist about that. I have currently exited the church due to there was a lot of items I put like they say on the shelf. It's a figurative way of speaking, and then what they call the former. How you doing? The shelf breaker was their newest anti-trans policy. Good. I'm glad all is okay. Ooh, I hope they beat the Dodgers. Really, I'm not a Dodger fan, you know that. Um, Lena, we got a good stream going today. Uh, I, I do want to thank everybody for joining us here. Do hit a like, comment, and subscribe down below. If you are not a subscriber, we would greatly appreciate that. We are slowly trying to, get quality members into this community here. We are doing a great job. Lena is our moderator. She does an excellent job at what she does here. Thank you, former. We usually like to do about a 2-hour live stream, but if we keep going this well tonight, sometimes I'll go to 2 hours and 30 minutes. Try not to keep it going too long. Just want to know how everybody's weekend is going, what everybody is up to this weekend. Feel free to bring up any topic. See, like me, I've got a week off coming. Plan to do a lot of videos for you guys here on the channel. Definitely put some more content. I also want to do more live streams, and if you guys prefer a specific time, please tell me. Also, if anybody yeah, Lena, that's how it's been here in Albuquerque. We've been down to the 40s in the mornings, and other days, it's been a little higher. I mean, right now our weather's between the 40s and 70s throughout the day, which the 70s is not bad. I mean, the 40s is a little cooler, but That's what I get to moving to a mile high city. Which is okay because this was my plan to move here. It was my choice. I do love this city. I do, just me, Danny. My favorite flower is the bird of paradise. I used to have a wonderful bird of paradise plant in the front. I also love stargazer lilies. Stargazer lilies tend to give off a nice scent when they open up. Um, Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Remember, whenever you join me on here, you are one of my treasures. Feel free to jump into the live stream over here with everybody. Uh, and let's just, we can talk anything in general. We Are you talking like the Venus flytraps? And are you doing okay, Danny? You say you're feeling very dizzy. Do you have enough? Have you had enough water or fluids today? We all have our drinks here. Ruse and Marion had the coffee. I have the Arnold Palmer. You want to fly away to Venus flytrap? Nice. Yes, get yourself some water. You got to keep up with plenty of fluids throughout the day. Try, they say, what, 6 glasses of water a day? In fact, I just mentioned that in my video today. It was one of my preparedness videos, hence why I'm doing the camouflage today. I would like to get some earrings that'll go good with camouflage. Um, Maybe some black hoops, or if I could find some. I'm big into my hoop earrings. I do have some dangly ones, but I'm really big into hoops. Um, Also, if you're new to the channel, always remember I talk about 5 T's on my channel. I talk about transition. I am a 54-year-old transgender woman. I talk about triathlon. I do like to participate in triathlon. It's been a while since I have. I do need to get a new bike. Awesome. keep hydrating. I also talk about trends. That's the different clothing I like to wear. I like to also I teach on my channel. There's two topics I've been teaching on. One has been my high demand religion playlist about my exit from the Mormon Church, and my second one, which I did a video on today, is my playlist on preparedness for different times of disaster. And my last play or topic I usually talk about um, is trucks. I recently purchased a Nissan Xterra, which is a body on frame SUV, and I'm gonna be tricking that out. I bought it for, it was very inexpensive. I only spent $1,500 on it, which is cheap, and just need to get past emissions. And there's one little part that I need to get it past emissions. I've still been driving it, but and the reason it's area, I call it the Area 5T1. It's kind of like Area 51. As you guys noticed, I do have a space theme going on in my house. Got Saturn. And sorry, I always get this bad. I'm really bad at this. I got the alien, the flying saucer, and the moon here. And I'm also into Star Wars. Got Alf right there, for those of you that know Alf. And I've got a little Yoda right there. It's not Baby Yoda or Grogu. This is Yoda. Lena, did you see this little box I found? It's actually sitting by the mailboxes here. The landlords, what they'll do is when they empty out an apartment, they'll put any stuff that was in it over by the mailboxes. And as you can see, well, I do have a Guy Fawkes mask here, but off this direction over here, I'm going to put that little treasure chest I want to get to symbolize treasures. My treasures, meaning you guys. Just remember, whenever you are in here, you are a treasure. Yeah, I found some on Temu, so I need to order it. It even has, it's a treasure chest, has gold coins, and has different types of gems. So I'm gonna have to keep my chair like this a little more, maybe move Guy Fawkes mask inward over here, put the treasure where that sits. Yes. I can be all of your guys' treasure too. We can be each other's treasures. And like you can see here, I've got my trans pride flag here. So I'm trying to keep the backdrop where it's at right now. Yeah, these are all neon lights. If you guys will know, I'm big on purchasing my stuff on Temu. All of these lights over here I've purchased on Temu. And a lot of my computer equipment, but I do want to get better computer equipment. The only thing I purchased on eBay was a Chromebox. And for some reason, my Chromebox is not working. I want to build a computer off of the Chromebox. Okay, good question. Alibaba and AliExpress are the same company. Temu, it's its own. Now I noticed Temu and Alibaba and AliExpress are pretty much the same products, but Temu I've noticed is the cheapest. I've gotten quality clothing from them. So like this shirt is from them, um, and most of my dresses are. So and most of my tops are from there. And the only thing is like AliExpress and Alibaba and Temu will all have it'll take you like about a week to get your products, depending where you live. It takes me about a week here in the States, but that's okay. Um, Now, Amazon is a very big website, and anything you find there, so like you might find this top there on Amazon, but on Amazon One, you can get stuff shipped to you overnight, but you do have to buy Amazon Prime membership and you can get it overnight. And if you find this shirt on there, that means they bought it from Temu or Alibaba or AliExpress, and then that vendor is selling it out for more. So it'll probably cost more on Amazon. The thing is, Temu, Alibaba, and AliExpress all come direct from China, which all of us know um, most items are made in China. And I've gotten a lot of people jump into my channel stating, why am I purchasing stuff straight from there? But people don't realize how much stuff is made from over there. Even like Under Armour or Nike, Reebok, stuff like that, they're made in China or Japan. When I, oh, I'm sorry, Danny. Really sorry to hear that. That's what we're here for. We're here to talk with each other. That's the big thing about this channel. We're not, we can talk with each other, try to help each other out. We're a family here. Well, um, do you have a place to stay, first of all, Danny? Yeah, there's lots of there's a lot of steps to the grieving process. Um, is there a place, any like shelter or place where to go? Okay, so that's a start. Um, do you work? The good thing is having a family member or a friend that will help you stay somewhere. I mean, I'm not a professional. I am a nurse, but uh, in knowing when losing a parent, whether you know um, they like you said being abandoned or to death, it's the same process of grieving. Like at first, there's going to be some denial, but um, one of the first things you need to do is find some shelter, um, and you need to find a place to stay, whether it's family, friend, um, or find like a community resource where they can help you. Um, well, that's good. That's another important thing is to, um, you know, not be in a suicidal state of mind. Um, where are you located? If are you in the United? Oh, okay. You're in England. I don't know if they have any type of resource like this here in the United States. Well, obviously 911 is an emergency number. Here in the United States, we have 988 also. That is what they call a crisis line, and they can usually help you find resources. That's in case you're feeling suicidal. They can talk with you. Um, 988 is a resource we have here in the United States. I don't know if it's available, anything like this is available in England. And it started a lot for veterans here that were feeling they were in a crisis. So if it's a veteran that's calling and they're in crisis, they hit one and they talk to a specialist in veterans care. Um, it's for people that are feeling sad, confused, or angry, worried about their safety or the safety of someone they know, um, worried about alcohol or drug abuse, or just need someone to talk to. This is a great resource they started here. I don't know if in England there is something similar. So it's always good to check into something like that. Is there any place that you can go seek some counseling? Yeah, this has you can see the card has the state of New Mexico here, but I work for the Department of Veterans Affairs here in New Mexico. So yeah, so it might be good to seek a resource like that in England, see if there's any type of resource center that can help you out. Thank you, Rosemarine. Just from the jobs I've had in the past and my current job, it's in my nature to help people. Every job I've had has been helping people, um, whether it's medical or not. The first job I ever had was I was a lifeguard on the beach. Then I became a street medic, and now I'm a nurse. So uh, there's, many, many things. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Feel free to jump into the chat box with everyone over here. Like Lena says, hey, Bird. Bird is the word. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Yes, as Lena said, subscribe if you haven't. We'd be glad to have you part of our family here. Remember, you will always be a treasure on my channel. One of the things next week, while I have vacation, that we will start doing is trying to, I'm going to try to make a merch site. And once we hit 500, that merch can be linked into onto YouTube. So thank you for all the hearts, you guys. Thank you. I really, really love all my treasures. So we'll be able to link a merch site into here, which will be fantastic. I do have ideas for merch. So also, I think you guys should thank Lena because some of the thumbnails I put on my channel were sent to me by her. She has done fantastic with those. And like I said, she does a great job as Danny, there are a couple of things. Right now, I can't take donations. Once we hit 500, yes, we'll be able to do super chats on here. The other way to donate to the channel will be, I have a Patreon channel. So if you look down into the description of the channel, there'll be a Patreon site, and you can join that Patreon site, and you can give a monthly donation for, if you want to be on there for a couple of months or, just a month. The lowest level is called the gems level on my Patreon, and is a $5 a month donation. And so how you guys know if you subscribe to the Patreon, I try to do some exclusive content on there. And then what I do with the money that comes off of Patreon, 20% goes to the Transgender Resource Center here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, while the other 80% will only go to upgrade equipment for the channel. It doesn't go in my pocket. It just goes to upgrade the channel to make a better experience for you guys. I want to get a new camera, a better microphone, better lighting. Yes, and I try to put that in every of my videos. And as always, I know Lena's put it in here several times. Like, subscribe, comment down below in the comments. I know right now we're chatting. I say we're chatting, so that's excellent. That just makes them, right now the algorithm is growing because all the chats and views that are being seen here right now. But the more people that see these videos, the more the channel grows. Then the more hours that go on. We're not far from hitting the 500 subscribers. Actually, what our goal is next is so the Transgender Resource Center does provide a lot of, when I've looked them up, I haven't been able to, every time I've driven by it, it hasn't, I've had really bad luck because when I drive And it says it's supposed to be open. It's been closed, but I've tried like 3 times. Other times I've seen like a lot of people in line outside of it, but they do have several resources for transgender people. They have a, like, even when you look at their website, they have listing of like a lot of different businesses that are trans friendly, doctors that are trans friendly. I mean, and even attorneys that you may need that are that will help you out if you're trans and getting discriminated against or anything like that. They also have like a food kitchen. So I think or like a food pantry that they will provide for people if they are in need. They also have a center where if you're trans and you need a place to stay, they will help you. You can get a bed there. I think there is some kind of way that that you do have to find. You have to work, but pay a minimal amount to stay there. I think they help you with finding a job, but I think they're trying to make the resource center a bigger place to go, from what I understand on their website. I've given at least 2 donations to it. And what I've done, because I've got 2 patrons right now on my channel, so their donations together at 20%, it's $10. It equals to about, really would be about $1.60, because once they take taxes out and all that, I usually match it up to $5 and then send a $5 donation to the resource center, which I've sent $6 last time. It's just, a nice thing that they get some money, whether it's $100 or even just 5. So I think it's a good thing that they can be helping homeless trans people, or even anybody that right now we got winter coming up, so if they hopefully I hope that they can upgrade the center to, and maybe put it in a better part of town. It is in Albuquerque. We do have an area that's called the war zone, so it is in that area, and I know even their parking lot's fenced up, so I think they're trying to find a better place and a bigger center. But Danny, there's some good things here, and yet there's the bad. So like every place, you're gonna have good and you're gonna have some bad things. It all, like here in like Rosemary in here is saying, there is a lot of anti-trans rhetoric. So much depends on what state you're in. So if you're like in California, if you're in Oregon, more to the west of the country, even up in Washington State, here in New Mexico, you've got more accepting states, even Nevada. The thing is, like me, I'm surprised when I started talking to my provider of hormone replacement therapy. She states that the only 2 surgeons in this area that do, like I want a vaginoplasty in the next year or so, the only places that they do them in this area are in Colorado and Arizona. And Arizona is a very conservative state. So chances are that they might not do them after. And so we're like right now we're in a tough spot, because we are coming up to a critical election. hopefully, and I don't want to be biased here, but hopefully Kamala Harris does get in, um, because she is very trans friendly, uh, or LGBTQ friendly, and LGBTQIA plus friendly, and uh, very much so. I know I watch a lot of trans YouTubers, and Samantha Lux is one of the ones I watch a lot. And she got to go to a rally at the White House with Kamala Harris. Um, yes, hopefully she gets elected. I've heard a lot of things that um, a lot of states are very, very conservative. Right now, early voting started, and a lot of the early voting is going to her. Uh, they said that she had a rally in Texas with 30,000 people, and this is just uh, some another YouTuber that I watched, and he's very liberal, and that at her rally there were 30,000 people, while Trump to his rally in Michigan was 3 hours late. Um, Basically, FaceTime the crowd, and many people from that crowd left early, and he didn't have half of what Kamala had. So hopefully, we're seeing a good trend. Um, and for seeing that there was 30,000 in Texas to see her, um, would be great. Yes, Lena, that was awesome to see that video. People were doing the wave as she talked. Yes, I found that here on YouTube. I need to look up who the YouTuber is that posted it. Um, but once I started watching her speak, she's gonna do fantastic. As I hope she gets into the White House because she'll be a fantastic president. And actually, to tell all of you, the truth is, last two elections, I actually voted for Trump. I was a big conservative person. I was hardcore conservative, but there's women's rights that I think need to be protected, and that's even before I transitioned. I thought that um, women needed to have more rights. Um, I have a 23-year-old daughter, and she needs to be able uh, to have choice in what she can do with her body. And but yet I was big on protecting my Second Amendment rights. So but then I looked at reality. Once I came out, you know, I have to definitely look at what's best for myself. And yes, I still believe in the Second Amendment. I will tell all of you that. I actually did a video on how to properly handle a handgun, um, and I will say that I do own, several firearms. I actually own an AR-15, but mine sits in my closet, and it has not ever done anything wrong. Um, I take it to the gun range safely, and I shoot paper with it. So I think people just need to be educated on them. And background checks are a big thing that I believe in. Oh, that's okay, Lena. Um, yeah, I kind of jump over to the analytics of the channel for I just jumped over. Someone in here was wonderful and did subscribe. We're back up to 364. So yes, we're taking those baby steps. That's wonderful. I thank all of you for subscribing. Let's make this, let's just keep this community going with this quality of subs that we do have. Um, I think that's fantastic. All these, I am seeing some new faces today, or new subs, or visitors, which is fantastic. I love having new people in here, get to know all of you. Um, and I just like having fun in general in here, especially that we can talk about politics nicely. They always say don't talk religion and politics to your friends, but I think we have a great community here where we've talked politics before, and it's been nice. We've also talked about, different, or some of us have religious backgrounds that we've got, certain faiths we've been in, and we've talked about them, our experiences, and there's been no conflict. I think that's what's fantastic about this channel, that we can talk about these things that usually people don't like to talk about to other people about. I very well said. We do keep it respectful in here, Lena. Uh, Also, always keep in mind, if you guys have any topics you want to hear on the channel, feel free to tell me in the comments anything you'd like to see on the channel. I can, do research and do, certain topics, as far as a video, or we could do it as a live stream, that we can talk about. I'm very flexible about what we can talk on this, about what we can talk about on this channel, because I think we do have a lot of respectful people in here. We have a very respectful family, and we all talk nicely with each other. Also, if any of you are ever interested, we can do live streams where we can talk with each other and do it like almost like a FaceTime, where we can have up to 10 people talking on the stream and be on camera. I do have a StreamYard account, and I think it allows up to 10 people on the stream. And I've been wanting to do a live stream. We can talk about LGBTQIA issues, however you identify, and we can just talk and see each other, talk, in person. Also, I am looking for a panel of people that have been involved in high demand religions, or organizations that, had you believing in a certain way and you've left. For example, my biggest example of having been in one and leaving is being a member of the Mormon Church, having been a member of the Mormon Church, or the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I would, as long as you don't say, as long as it doesn't become a conflict, of like, this is the church I belong to, so what I did was true and what you did is wrong. And no, it's just a way to discuss our way out of high demand religion or organization. Many Yes, I do have a StreamYard account, a free account, so I think it allows up to 10 people from what I understand. It is a great, um, it is a great uh, website. In fact, when I first started my channel, I did do a StreamYard interview with a young lady from Britain, or from the UK, I'm sorry, from the UK, and me and her spoke, and she did an interview of me, and and how I'm trying to be a trans activist on uh, on YouTube, which is my biggest thing, is to try to advocate for everybody, and just just basically speak what is what is right, and try to help everybody out on getting the best experience as you transition. I know there's all of us have different policies within our states, territories, countries that we live in, about transitioning. Like when I was in Florida, I started transitioning. Things were growing great. I was at about 4 months. Then I had to stop because Governor DeSantis decided to write an executive order stating that he put that minors couldn't transition anymore. But he put a bunch of little, what they call line items in there about adults. He stated that adults couldn't transition without seeing like a mental health professional, which I had seen. Um, and then you had to see, and this was in the middle of the height of COVID. So, and then you had to see a PhD, a doctor. Oh no, you had to see an MD to get your hormone replacement therapy, and you couldn't see a nurse practitioner nor a physician's assistant. So he made it harder to access HRT. Um, and you had to do face-to-face appointments. And like I said, this was in the height of COVID. So he just basically made it so Florida was almost impossible to get HRT. So like the place I was going to had to cancel my appointment, and so I had to detransition at that time. I moved out here to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and here I picked the right state to move to. I say that beliefs are, yes. Now, first of all, Danny, I'm going to tell you the most important part, um, is to do seek um, help of a gender therapist first. So, a gender therapist, you can talk to them, and they'll give you that diagnosis of gender dysphoria. You want to talk to them. They're going to look into your past, and just you tell them, like me, I went and I was going, and she kind of asked me about my past, and I told her, like, when I was little, that once I knew how to, when I was potty trained, that I always sat, because I because I like to sit like a girl, and so, and then my teenage years, I kept doing that throughout my life. Then when I came to my teenage years and I was home alone, I used to always try on my mom's makeup, try on the clothing. Um, so, and I think I was always very uncomfortable with, you know, my, you know, um, my genitalia. So I really, really, you know, that's the biggest part of my dysphoria. So I went to, after going to the therapist, she suggested I start transitioning in Florida, but obviously all their rules came about. I moved here to New Mexico, and New Mexico's complete liberal legislature. So the governor's liberal, the state senate is liberal, state house of representatives is liberal. So they're very accepting of the LGBTQIA community. Um, Plus, there's the balance because they still have some conservative thoughts. I can walk out here in New Mexico. So like the other day, I went hiking into the mountains behind my house, and here's the conservative side of New Mexico. So I decided I was going to go hiking. I packed one of my backpacks to go hiking, but I also put my pistol on my belt, and I did open carry. New Mexico is an open carry state. In other words, you can have a pistol, you can have a long rifle on you, and carry it down the street, and it won't be illegal. So I found a very balance in the state. So that's what I would like since I moved here. Not that I carry my, my pistol everywhere, but I just carry it when I go hiking. Now, when I moved here, I started looking, or before I moved here, I already started looking for a place to get my HRT. I called the University of New Mexico clinic, and they were full, and they were backed up by I don't know how many months. And I found a very nice little clinic, and they took me in right away. They accepted my insurance, um, and um, they've been fantastic. You walk in, have pride flags everywhere. They're accepting of everybody. They help you if you want, uh, you know, antivirals towards, or prep. You can get prep from them. Next time I go, I'm gonna look into ILPs. It's a new drug, new medications are used for weight loss, which is like Wegovy. Um, uh, it used to be Ozempic, but Ozempic is for diabetics, but Wegovy is for non-diabetics. It can be used. I want to lose a little bit of the belly fat, so and they'll do stuff like that. They have their own pharmacy where I go get my HRT there. They give good deals. Also, if you do not have insurance, they will look at your income, how much the price of the cost of your visit is, and then they'll balance it out to see how much they'll work with you on the payment. They'll do a sliding scale, as they call it. So they're a great little clinic to go to, here in Albuquerque or Santa Fe, New Mexico. Now, one big thing, my insurance. Yeah, and Bird, yeah, I know there's a lot of things to look at. I'm lucky that when I'm fortunate to have very good insurance. I work for the federal government, so um, that's one of the big things is I have good insurance, and but I still go to this clinic, uh, but I still get good rates from them. I had very good luck with my clinical with my therapist in Florida. She told me right away on the first visit that I definitely had the dysphoria. She was I could tell she was a member of the LGBTQIA family. That there's just that thing you sense in people, um, and I know she'd be. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Bird. I know the VA here. I can tell you the VAs in different states are so different. In when I worked the one in Florida, you would even putting up the pride flag during Pride Month was taboo. That um, one of the supervisors from one of the departments actually went and tore it down out front, but you never saw them really give HRT or anything to people, to veterans over in Florida. But here in Albuquerque, they are fantastic with the veterans that are trans. They give them their HRT. I've even had veterans that are trans on on the panel of the doctors I've worked for, and you can see that they're obviously their medications for HRT are listed there. They will give them prosthetics. So if you're male to female, they'll give you uh, obviously uh, breast. They will do a breastplate or prosthetic breasts. Um, from the prosthetics department, like females have breast cancer, they have stuff like that. So they'll give it to male to female trans veterans. They will also give wigs to them. So it's fantastic what they do there. But yes, I agree with you with Trump. It would probably would cancel stuff like that. It's part of. I wouldn't doubt that it's part of Project 2025. Now, but see, since it is a federal agency, he would probably stop it. But I don't know if it would be um, if then in other cases, then he would just um, keep it on the state level. We'd have to see about that. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. You're on with Jules. Remember, whenever you're on the channel, you are a treasure. I've been, very lucky. Like in Florida, I was doing my HRT through Planned Parenthood. So when DeSantis decided to put this, um, his executive order through, that stopped it. Here in Albuquerque, I'm very lucky that we have the liberal uh, government, so that helps out. I'm just hoping, now that the candidates changed, uh, it helps out with getting the right person in office. Um, I think we're having a great live stream tonight, you guys. We are definitely keeping it polite. We're talking about topics that people don't usually like to talk to others about. We're keeping it respectful. Um, and this is what this channel is about: being able to share these what we believe with others in a respectful and kind manner. I and we need to advocate for each other, no matter where we are, no matter what state, what country, whatever part of the world. Um, that's what the channel is about. We're all one big family. Um, so, we need to help each other out. So, yes, Danny, everybody just needs to be nice. And I haven't seen uh, anything bad here. I think the worst I've seen today that came up through on my channel was actually a comment. Um, this is the worst thing I got today, and usually people that put here's the worst comment I got today, and I hadn't gotten anything like this in a while. So this comes off my recent. I did a video yesterday on my high demand religion um, playlist, and it's just kind of teaching about what I'm, about the basic principles of the Mormon Church and why I'm leaving. And here comes someone that's obviously a member now, and this person says, "How many years ago did you leave? The Gospel Doctrine Manual hasn't been used for years. Now we use the Come Follow Me and go through the scriptures. This year is the Book of Mormon." So this person's trying to correct me, and I've stating that I'm using the wrong book for the year. I am only using that book because that's a book that teaches the basic. I call it the Mormon for Dummies book, because it teaches it for people that have never been in the church, and that's why I'm going through that book. I never said that I was following their program as it is being taught in the church today. So they're trying to correct me, but I think they did it in a nice way. That is, and then from time to time I'll get some bad comments, and let's just look at it this way: when someone does put a disrespectful comment in here, we just look at it and we say that it just helps the channel grow because it is more content for the channel, and all it does is when it hits their whenever whatever they say on the channel, that means that they actually came in here, participated on this channel, so then it gets tagged to their stream, and then other people in their channel will see it, so then maybe it's people that may want to be interested in it, so then it makes the algorithm grow. So people that come and post hate on here only make it better for us. So let's look at it that way. It is a positive thing when haters come on here. I just look at it that way. Yes, very well said, Bird. Navajo culture thing. I did find that out recently. They are part of New Mexico. Both comments you state there are correct. For me, my two biggest parts that I still in my life where I still need to do is here. It's very easy. When I come home, get dressed, go out, and present as me. But when I go to work, I'm not out at work yet, so I still present male at work. But yet, long-haired male. My regular hair is almost down to my neck nowadays, and the only thing, they have a little spot actually about that big of male pattern baldness. So it's growing in because it used to be down to like here, but it. I mean, like today under my wig, I actually have a ponytail, so it's pretty cool. And so my hair is starting to grow in because of uh, regrowth. Formula I am using, which is finasteride and minoxidil, which finasteride is also a testosterone blocker. So it's pretty nice. But I think at work, I'm going to have to come out soon because obviously things are starting to show. As you can see, that is me naturally. Just a little bit of a underwire bra here, but that's where I'm at after 8 months. Yeah, because that's 34 weeks of HRT. Right here. So, and I've been very happy with the results I'm getting here compared to even the treatment I was receiving in Florida. Because the person that was prescribing my HRT in Florida did not prescribe the spironolactone. She said that the finasteride was enough to block the testosterone, but yet that only blocks DHT, which is the testosterone that causes male pattern baldness. Let's go and check our analytics. The stream is definitely helping our view count. And I say our because we're all part of this channel. And then someone from the stream, I believe from the stream, has subscribed to the channel, which put us up at 364. Like I said, every time we lose one, we usually get 2 for that. Yeah, Lena, me too. And then we'll do the usual, shall we say 2:30 live stream tomorrow morning? Yep. Woohoo. What I told you, the usual pattern is lose 1, you gain 2. So we had lost 2. So that means that we should still gain 3 more. I see at the 145 mark, we're at 139, so 1 hour and 40 minutes. What we'll do is we'll go to the 145 and then we'll log off then. So, I'm at 140, I'll kind of start doing my wrap up here. Definitely thumbs up, Lena. So everyone, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go about 5 more minutes here. I'm just gonna do what my usual wrap up spiel, what I'll call it. What I always like to say at the end of my videos is I do like to always state to be safe when you are transitioning. One, we are in a world right now where the entire LGBTQIA plus family is facing a lot of judgment. So please be careful no matter what part of the family you are. Also, I want to state that um, if you are transitioning, please make sure you do seek first um, help from a gender therapist and get that, someone to listen, and they give you the, the gender dysphoria diagnosis. It's very important because if you do have insurance or some uh, docs will not give you HRT until you have that diagnosis from the therapist. Please do see, help to see one and talk to them about it. It's always a great thing. For me, it was fantastic. It was very eye opening how much more I realized. Um, Also, second thing I do want to talk about, when you do start HRT, please make sure that you do not share it with anybody else. HRT it is great because you get that journey affirming care. You feel better about yourself because you are becoming who you are. And yet, if taken incorrectly, it can be very detrimental to your health or the health of someone else. So never give somebody, if you're male to female and you have another friend that is, do not give them any of your medication. They should go and seek help from the medical professional themselves because the dose that they need may be different than the dose you have. And they have to be monitored, or you have to be monitored by that medical professional to make sure you're receiving the correct dose and your levels are going correctly. Also, there, yeah, I don't know. It's a little different. I'll wear it to work. Um, it's just I had fun with it. I bought it on Temu actually. I just thought it was cool. I'm big into camouflage. So like I was saying, I, be careful when you do receive HRT. Your medical professional will monitor blood levels. That's very important. There are very detrimental effects. Um, uh, oh, thanks, Lena. This hat I've worn on here before, though. And did you see the eyeshadow? I did it like in the colors. I have like white for the white. Then I have like two colors of green. I have like a lighter color or the lighter green here and like a darker green. Then with the eyeliner. Um, it's too bad I can't see. It'll get a little blurry at times on the screen, even though I've got a larger screen over here. But yeah, please make sure you get your HRT from a medical professional. Um, and, um, and be safe, please. I love all of you. You are my treasures. I just want all of you to be safe. And if you ever need anything, feel free to put it down in the comments or, I just, so we can, talk about it. I will find a way to send you a message. I don't know if my email is still listed on my profile name. I think it is. But let's continue to have a good time on here. Tomorrow we will be back. I will be back on here, and all of you are invited at, I'm going to say 2:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. I am in the Mountain time zone, so that means in California or on the Pacific time, I'll be 1:30, 3 o'clock, 3:30 Central, 4:30 in the Eastern time zone. Thank you for all of you for being here. I think we had a great stream. Hopefully we can continue growing this channel. Next week, I will be working on merch as I have my day off. And all of you have a great night. Good night.